All right, so I've tried to make this a handful of times now, and hopefully this is it. All right. So strategy, returning straight to this opponent. Returning straight to that opponent cuts off a lot of the space on the court, leaving only this much to hit it to as an option. Um, and we're forcing this opening. We're forcing them to see this opening, you know, that's their visual. Um, because we're standing here, after the return is sent down, and we're covering this area right here. Okay, so we're forcing them to see this opening, and the ball is coming to either right at them. It's okay if it comes to their forehand, but um, ideally the ball would come in this zone right here to their backhand. I know I drew a left-hand guy right here, but um, this spot is going to be the highest percentage shot that I'm sorry. This is going to be the most difficult shot for the returner to control and get back, um, because it's at his backhand. So with that said, um, doesn't matter whether this is the weaker player or the stronger player. So I know it seems counterintuitive to hit the return back to this guy, instead of, here to the weaker player. Um, However, uh, hitting to the weaker player is preferred, right, to isolate, but this guy's going to be looking to poach constantly, to come and swoop right in this zone right here. So that ball's got to be dropped in perfectly every time, right? Um, which is difficult, but it's fine. It can be done. Um, but if we return straight, we're taking that away completely. We're just forcing this person to now just to hit the ball back, you know. Um, and what that does is, um, when this person comes to poach this direction, the ball is here. The weaker opponent comes up, right? The forehand is actually over here, right? So um, this person can come poach the ball and hit this shot over here. That can be very difficult to to get. Um, or since this person is pinched in as the dominant player, this person can see down the line here as an opportunity to make a passing shot. So those are a handful of reasons why returning straight, um, to this opponent, on the return of serve, is beneficial. Um, and not only that, but we're making them feel cornered whenever we send the ball here, and we're only leaving them this bit of ground. So it puts pressure on them, and uh, it makes them want to play the safe ball, which is just to drop it in nice and easy, um, or just get get a ball that they can maybe send to the backhand because this here to the backhand of this player is also a difficult shot, which is what they're going to aim for. They're going to aim for the drive at the weaker player or the drop to the backhand of the stronger player. Um, I mean, not to say that they're not going to drop it here because they very likely can, which is a lot, but it's a lot easier to get. Those are easier shots for this side to get. Um, so, all right, sorry. So forgot what I was saying, but if we can, or if you can just keep that in mind, and it doesn't matter what side it's on. Um, you know, if the dominant player is over here and the weaker player is over here, um, then just mirror it. So the weaker player will be covering this ground, and the dominant player will be covering, this ground from here to here. And then we'll be forcing to this side. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. This really, I feel like, forces the opponent to play the safe ball and drop it in, which gives us the opportunity to either keep them back, um, or if they're driving from way back here, and there's an opportunity to drop the ball in short. There's they're gonna have a hard time coming in to get that ball. Um, so yeah, that's gonna really, I think, help strategize the ball placement of where to put the ball. Um, you know what the play is going to be. You know where the ball is where you can expect. Those types of things. Because yeah, if we're mixing it up and we're going here, you know, there's no telling when this person's going to poach. So if you just constantly send it to this person, you take the poaching out of it, and you put the pressure on this person, the dominant player. You put the pressure on the dominant player, um, and that will, I feel like, really, kind of forces them to make mistakes. um, Whenever I actually uh, mentioned to you to return it straight, to the guy, and you had asked me, oh, do I need to really return it to the guy? I was like, yeah. And as soon as I was right there, I could see that he didn't know where to go because you were already there. You were, and it was a great return because it was deep, it was far back. So he couldn't drive it, because if he was going to drive it, then it's easy to just drop it and he can't make it up. So he actually lobbed it, and he lobbed it and it went out. So that was a good play. Like that was a strategy, that can work, on both sides, whether the dominant players on the left, or the right, or yeah, this is not the left, but anyway, yeah, I think I got it that time.